Our holidays are in crisis yet again, with more industrial action threatening to cripple Gatwick this time and hit a third of all flights across Europe.
And if you do manage to get there, you're going to be met with a deadly 45-degree heatwave, ruining your chances of relaxing at the beach.
Let's talk to our travel guru, Simon Calder, who joins us now from Gatwick. Morning, Simon. What's going on there?
Well, at the moment, actually, yes, Stephen, it's a very quiet and pleasant day. Everybody seems to be getting on their way. There's a few people who got here late from Corfu. They were trying to get to Manchester with TUI, but that didn't go particularly well, and they're now at Gatwick waiting for a bus. But, yeah, the big news is 13 days from now, is your boarding pass going to become a lottery ticket? Let me explain what's going on. Nearly 1,000 workers who belong to the Unite Union and work for 4 different handling companies are saying they will walk out from the 28th of July all through that long weekend, and then again on the 4th of August through the long weekend. Now, handling people, you might think, well, who needs them? You do, trust me. They are the very good women and men who check you in. They might be wearing the uniform of a different company for the actual airline, but most of them are employed by the ground handling companies. You also need to have people loading your baggage and dispatching the aircraft, so absolutely essential. They're very unhappy about the pay that they get, so they voted to walk out, and as a result of that, well, nobody knows what is going to happen at this stage.
Oh, no. And, I mean, the timing of this isn't good, with the summer holidays starting for school children. And also, we've heard there's been a vote by air traffic controllers to take strike action as well. So that could affect hundreds of thousands of flights across Europe.
Well, Ellie, first thing about the timing is that Wet Wednesday in November, nobody would notice. You target the absolute peak of the summer peak over those weekends, and certainly the airlines, the airport, possibly even the government are going to sit up and take notice. And indeed, talking to some of the ground handlers here, they actually feel that the handling companies haven't fully appreciated the strength of feeling. And there are going to be talks next week, and having covered a few of these things, I would be relatively confident that some deal will be found, although of course it might not be, given you've got 4 different companies involved, might not be with every single company. We shall see on that. Meanwhile, Eurocontrol staff, these are the men and women who sit in a big office in Brussels, and they are the kind of all-seeing body who coordinate air traffic right across Europe. So the people who've just come in from Corfu, for instance, they would have flown across Croatia, Slovenia, Austria, Switzerland, Germany, Brussels, all the way here. Somebody's got to control that, and that's what Eurocontrol does. And they are very unhappy about staffing, actually. But I've been in touch again with their people at the Union Syndicale Bruxelles, and they say, yeah, we're not actually very militant. This is really a cry for help. We need more people. And air traffic control is actually a real problem right across Europe. It was why earlier this week, EasyJet said, right, we're going to axe 1,700 flights from Gatwick to try to get our operation back on track, because we're picking up so many air traffic control delays.